Guys, back in position. Somewhere around here, if I remember correctly. Yeah, that looks about right. Ooh. I hope you're all here still. Ping pong. Hope you enjoyed some of that. I know I did. Alright, let's switch. Actually, let me just start up 7 days while we're at it. There we have it. Oof. It's raining outside, but I really wish that it would cool down the air instead of just like trapping the heat down. Oh my goodness. I hope you guys are still alive out there. Dear God. Let's close that down. Oh yeah, let's switch the game category while we're at it. I'm waiting for 7 days to load. Oof. Day till a day. See, it's that, and then it's of course playing with you guys. Trying not to freeze to death. Meanwhile, I'm over here like fucking trying to take off as much clothes as possible without being inappropriate. It's funny how that works. Okay, let's get into the server. What about you, Ek? You still here? So I can't remember, like we talked, did I talk about the whole Diablo Immortal thing on stream yet? I know I've shared it in Discord and such when we were playing, I believe, but I don't remember if we've talked about it. Because what a fucking shit show that is. Yeah, because we've been like sharing all this experience on the Discord. But yeah, like, oh my god, it's such a shit show. Last I checked, it was like Diablo Immortal had reached a new low. 0.2. Literally like the lowest rated game on Metacritic ever. Period. And what was it, Madden NFL or something that was just above it at a 0.3 or something, so yeah. But you're right, my luck must have is in this spin has been like, as far as I can tell, pretty standard actually. This is kind of what you should expect. $10,000 for a single 5 out of 5 star gem. And then you guys come as like, oh, total $1,000. And even Kia with $150. Like, that's just ridiculously lucky, that is. But yeah, if you look at this one, which I did, it's like 0.02% drop chance. Ridiculous. Like, even for gacha based games coming out of Asia and stuff, we're still talking like, you know, somewhere around 0.5% to 1% drop for 5 stars. And they have pity systems that actually work as well, which is something I haven't covered at all and we haven't talked about. Because So Diablo Immortal's gem system, as far as I understand it, is basically like, this is what you do for endgame. You can play the game for free, essentially, or whatever. Never spend a single cent. But if you want to play the endgame, then this is what you're kind of... Yeah, it's just a paywall. This has a pity system. Diablo Immortal has a pity system, but it's a really bad one, from what I understand. So the way it works is that every 50 pulls you do, it activates a guaranteed 5-star. And what that means is it's a guaranteed 5-star, but it's like the 5 stars can be 2 out of 5, 3 out of 5, 4 out of 5, or 5 out of 5, which means every 50 pulls, there's a guaranteed drop chance from one of those 4. And guess how that's weighted? It's also weighted towards giving you less, like, useless, basically, for in-game min-maxing gems. So you get a 5-star guarantee every 50 pull, which is still like... My math is bad, hold on. 1,250 fucking dollars. And it might not even be a 5 out of 5 star. It might be a 4 out of 5 star. Or a 2 out of 5 star. And then there's another 50 pulls till your next pity where you're guaranteed. And I mean, if this simulator is anything to go by, you still need to do like hundreds of pulls in order to get anywhere with the pity system. So considering the drop chances and everything, it's just like ridiculous and should be fucking illegal because of how bad it is. It's still loading. The other thing that makes it a bit worse, because there's more, like 500,000 US dollars to max the character, get lucky a bit. Yeah, I can't remember how much they said it was. It was like a lot, because not only do you need 5 out of 5 star gems, but you need multiple 5 out of 5 star gems of the type that you want for each slot that you need to fill. And I can't remember if it was like 5 slots or something. Because, wow, behold, you need duplicate gems in order to upgrade them to even better versions of themselves. So it's not enough to pull a specific gem once. It's 5 slots to start with. Okay. But yeah, it's like you need to not only pull the gems that you want, but then you need to pull multiple ones of the gems that you want, and they need to be 5 out of 5 star if you want to min-max it. I also understood that you need duplicates of the gems in order to upgrade the gems themselves, if I recall. And it's just like fucking ridiculous. The other part of this whole thing is that these loot boxes, or crests, or whatever as they call them, when you pull these, as this video sort of, I think this video explains it by Yongya, I don't remember. But it has that whole thing where they've got 2 shown versions of the loot boxes, the rare ones or whatever, and then the legendary ones or whatever. But the legendary ones actually have 2 versions of it, where one is called an eternal legendary crest or something like that, and the other one's, if I remember, is just called a legendary crest. And the difference is that one of them you buy from the store for real life money, and the other one is the ones that you get for playing the game, quote unquote, free and all that stuff. And the issue people are also having with that, no, I'm not. I'm not intending on playing this. I'm loading up 7 days. I'm just waiting for it to load everything. I am actually done, but let me just finish this, I guess. The issue here is that you can't trade the gems that you get from the loot boxes essentially that you get for free, which means you won't be able to trade your way towards getting the ones, like the types that you actually care about. Meaning, not only do you have to grind for possibly years at this stage to get to anywhere with this on a completely free account, but you have to be so lucky to actually pull everything by your own, because there's no way that you can acquire them through the marketplace. There's no separate market for them or anything. Which also means that the ones that you pull are that you don't care about or are too low tier or basically waste of time. And mind you, it's not like a loot box where you pull them either, if I understood it correctly. They use to summoning, like opening greater rifts or something. So you actually also have to play through all of this, which to me just sounds like an endless boring grind of just pointless nothingness. So yeah, I can understand why people don't exactly praise it to the heavens, you know? But hey, we can play other games at least. So there's that. Oof. So what day are we on, Selfire? And I'll jump, oh actually yeah, that's something I just figured or forgot about. I'll jump into Discord actually, because we do have that community server channel. I will be jumping into that one today. There we go. If anyone wants to come and hang out, feel free to do so. As long as you behave. You were planning to just watch? Oh, okay. That's cool. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing in this game, because it's been like a week. So I have no idea what to expect. But yeah, I didn't even empty my inventory properly last time I played, I see. Oh, an STM mining helmet. Wait. There's the heli, yeah. There's that. So let's see. I mean, at first glance, everything looks like it used to. And then there's the helipad, right? All the drills are just standing still. But I guess it's like a very small amount of ore, so it's like, Well, I guess the diamonds and gold and silver is kind of what you want to do this for, maybe. I'm a bit unsure. Why is there just a random Christmas tree over there? The fuck, so. Nice. Yeah, I'm level 77, so if you're level 100 and something, what it was, holy shit. See, my SUV is still here. Oh yeah, I forgot I got a chainsaw last time. Maybe that could do some upgrades. The fucking sedan is locked. Great. Oh, I don't have to move that. Oh yeah, and then I've never... Yeah, and then the fucking elevator. Bluky showed me this very briefly. Why are there brick blocks right here? Is that because they've been chomping through? Oh, they put a hole there. Should have fucking known that would happen. How's my game running at like 40 something FPS today? What? I guess give it like a minute and then it'll get really bad. What happened here? What the fuck? What have you guys been doing? This looks like a fucking death trap. You messed up.
Hey, buddy.
Oh my goodness, it's a blue key.
Wild boogie appears.
How you doing, my friend?
Fine.
Hmm. Oh, it's a cave-in? Is that what this is?
I think it's a cave-in. I think somebody went downstairs and started digging around. It's not me.
Self-fire. Kind of like...
That was also my guess. And apparently we have an infinite iron source.
Infinite?
Infinite. Because if you reset the Hagashi building, the iron respawns.
Huh. Oh yeah, someone forgot to put down supports in this. Like, obviously, this won't work. God damn it. And you didn't decide to spend the time to actually fix the hole.
No.
God damn it. So now I have to go and fix the hole.
Well, I didn't make the hole, therefore it's not my issue.
No, not you, Cellfire. He's in stream chat.
Oh, you're sure. Ah, I see.
You know how to really fix it. It's really simple. You make a lot of blocks and you make pillars that are supporting the ceiling from below, and then you fill the whole thing in. That's what you do.
But I can tell you one thing, I already drove into it. Because I didn't know it was there.
Yeah, I'm glad I've noticed this because I would have so much driven into this when I least expected it. You just build pillars up from below and support it. That's how you support structures in this game. But yeah, I would just say like build some pillars up to support the outer edges of this, and then build like a floor, some blocks down, and then fill it out with like dirt and then concrete on top. It's kind of what I would do.
Just fill it up with concrete up on top.
I don't think that would be supported, because if it doesn't support stone,
you just need to put around the bottom, like just around the hole. You just need to place.
Also, the mining cart is still locked, by the way.
Is.
And so is the sedan.
Which of the sedans?
I don't know. The black, the rusty one.
Oh yeah, that's because I've moved it.
But yeah, I don't think I've ever seen the mining cart being unlocked ever since I mentioned it was locked.
And that's so weird because I've unlocked it like 3 times.
Oh really?
Yeah. But I might have moved it because
when you built the elevator, I would imagine.
Yeah.
That makes sense. So how are you holding up, Blue Key? Are you melting or are you so-so?
Today is pretty nice. It's like it's clouded and a bit of wind, and it's okay today.
Over here it's like 70-something% air humidity, and it's raining, and it's 22-something degrees Celsius.
Yes.
So there's not really any wind blowing.
Yeah.
Just absolute death and destruction. So I am kind of like melting. Some good gear. Oh. Eh. Oh yeah, this I wanted to check. Guess was taken. I don't know. My gear isn't that bad. My armor really needs an upgrade. Because it's fairly low tier compared to some of you guys, I'd imagine. Also, this fucking Christmas tree again. Damn it.
That's Hellfire.
Well, the one inside or outside or both?
Both.
Oh, you motherfucker. Yeah. I'm nowhere close to having even 8 here. But hey, a new chain. That works.
Oh yeah, I can by the way make that mod now.
What mod?
The titanium chain mod.
Oh. I think I might be able to as well. But I mean, we have like another high quality one, so I guess it's not really
Oh
any
yeah,
reason.
yeah, it was just more of in case we needed more of them.
Might be able to use a string.
Oh yeah, and Hellfire. The Raven is locked on top of the roof.
Uh-oh. Too bad you can't use an
Mount
arrow
the
rest.
arrow hold.
Hmm?
Oh yeah, that was what I was asking, if you could mount the arrow rest.
No, it only works for bows, not crossbows.
Oh, that's too bad.
Now the real question is, do we actually have blocks to build with?
Now we have blocks to build with.
Corrugated metal. Oh yeah, we've got... Oh, so we've got solar arrays now? Hold on a second.
Yes, we do. I completed a tier 10, tier 5 thingy and got solar packet thingy.
There's bricks down here, and that's not concrete. Like at this stage, I don't really trust building anything out of, like, just bricks.
No, but I would check.
Oh my god, think we have enough mortar and pestles?
No, because crafting stone power takes ages.
Yes, I figure that would be why.
Sure that.
Yes, I noticed. Let's see. Just those two? Okay. That's a lot of titanium ingots, holy shit. Jesus Christ, Hellfire. You've really been on the grind, but I hope you're at least enjoying it. Oops. There we go. Until the road fell down. Yeah. Should really just like mine on the outskirts of town. Like over in this mountainous area, really. That would probably be better. Oh, you did? So is that where that tunnel I noticed is going to? Wait. Oh, okay. At least make a few of these. Oh yeah, I should also not turn it all into this, should I? Because you need both, don't you? Yeah, that's what I remembered. Something that I don't know is this the fastest way we can get down, because it feels rather slow. Maybe having like a staircase as well, like we used to have for actually walking down, might be nice. And then again, I guess it is relatively fast. But yeah, I guess you didn't notice, but there was actually used to be some pillars around here, but they're like completely gone now. That I put down specifically to keep the roof up. So a little bit sad that it's all collapsed. Yeah, you need to make supports, my dude. Either that or don't make like huge open areas and then dig far and then tunnels. You could have like also let some stone stay behind and keep those as pillars to keep the roof up, of course.
Well, that isn't an option.
Yeah, that's like probably the easiest way to deal with it, because then you don't need to spend blocks to actually keep it up as well. But yeah, this is a bit unnerving. Yeah, there's like I can see the pillars up there.
It's Hot Night.
Oh my fucking god, great.
I just realized.
It matters. Like, if you mine too much underneath our base, the whole building's gonna come crumbling down, you know? So yeah, be a bit mindful of that, because that would be a bit better than the incident. Or a little bit worse than the incident, I mean.
A bit worse?
Yeah, it would be catastrophic.
That would be resetting, basically. We might as well start over completely.
Yeah.
Do we have any why don't we have any concrete mix?
Yeah, we have no concrete yet. I did queue up some of the
cement.
things. There's also a drone down in the bottom of the shaft here. But yeah, I guess something we might probably
that might
want.
be mine.
We might probably still want a staircase though, because I just realized with the elevator it means only one person can like traverse up and down at a time.
No. There. Okay. If you look at the elevator, at the end of it, near the normal buttons, the normal ups and downs, to the left, all the way over there, there's an interface. There's one on each floor with those interfaces.
Yeah.
And that will summon it to that floor.
That's not what I mean though. If I'm downstairs and you want to go down, you have to first call the elevator up in order for you to be able to go down.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I mean.
That's not that bad. Am I speaking in game right now?
I don't think so.
I have the icon for it. That's weird.
Loki's hearing things.
Oh, that was what I was doing.
Stone is very stable, but yeah, if you mine too far out to the edges, then it collapses on itself. So good thing you didn't do it in like mine out in a circle around the base, because that would have probably been pretty bad. Yeah, just do that, really. I just want to do enough so that at least we have a road outside in the front that won't be destroyed. I think it's basically my goal right now. So we're gonna do Toto's horde base.
Yeah. We did it the last time, me and Selfire.
Oh, I see we got an ammo crate now.
Roll up. Do you want some AP 10mm? Oh, HP 10mm. Hollow points.
I don't know.
I'm just gonna make you 1,000. Let's see how many we can actually manage to get in the time frame. Oh, I can make exploding arrows. I can make steel arrows. Should I make some steel crossbow bolts for you?
I mean, yeah, I probably don't need them for the Horde Knight though.
Oh, I'm just gonna queue them up then. How many do you want? 500? Or should I just make all of them?
Just do 500. I don't know if... Or I don't know how much all of them is.
800 and...
Okay, just do that then, because... Then we have it, I suppose.
I can also make explosive arrows for you. Crossbow bolts for you.
Yeah, I have a bad feeling about that one.
What do you mean?
I think I might also have the ability to make explosive ones myself. But,
somehow I think I have all of the... Do I have all archery ones? No, I don't. I don't have all the archery ones. I apparently just got the one I needed.
I'll see if I can fix up the road of these blocks here. Bricks should technically be enough.
Yeah.
Because I don't think the sets will try and bash down and then, you know...
No.
Because they'll be like, hey, there's a hole down here. Maybe I shouldn't do this. I do want at least enough layers so that if something does go wrong, it doesn't mean like a all to your death. But yeah, Selfie, every block in the game has varying amounts of support that it adds. In the way that, as far as I remember, it's like, oh, okay, X amount of blocks worth of reach outwards is basically what it is visualized as. And as far as I know, the higher tier block, basically, the more, like, the further outwards you can build before it collapses, so...
Yes, I think concrete is like 13 or 14.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go check the...
And natural terrain also has its own, like, things, of course. Because, well, it's natural terrain.
Yeah, corrugated metal shapes has a load of 20. And a horizontal support of 300.
Yeah, and concrete has 120 horizontal support and a load of 10.
Yeah, so it can go 10 wide before it needs to be connected again. Oh yeah, that was
good as new. Fucking just like Sillet Bang. Good as new. This has been bothering me for a while. So how's your week been, Blukey?
It's been pretty chill.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, Monday, Tuesday, I was in Esbjerg playing Dungeons and Dragons with some of my buddies. And what else?
Can't even remember
yeah.
the last time I played D&D. It's been like years.
Yeah, we're playing a homebrew map with 5e campaign settings and some homebrew classes.
Why am I not surprised that you're doing some homebrew stuff?
because the normal classes are fairly boring. They are very specialized into being a very specific thing. No matter what subclass you choose. It's always rogues are supposed to be backstabby bastards. Barbarians are just damage soakers and DPS dealers. Bards and bards and what are they called? Clerics are just healers.
5e is kind of like the Apple computer in terms of pen and paper for D&D.
Yeah. So we're playing with some homebrew subclasses that our GM has made. Some of them have been playtested, some of them haven't, and if we find something that is completely fucking broken, we change it. Like, we just change the homebrew settings. So it doesn't feel completely broken. I have been playtesting another character for him in another, like in a dungeon run setting, where we started in level 15. I think it was 15. 15 or 16, doesn't really matter. But we noticed that a combination of two of the abilities made the character an absolute unit to fight. Like, it could solo basically anything of the same CR as that character.
Combat rating is such a... It's not super great.
No. Even if the combat rating said deadly, this druid could just whack it.
Alright. I'm also not like thinking in normal D&D stuff. 5e is like... You have like a difficulty combat rating thing for like something that a party like lower level party should be able to do, but then the unit has like some ability that or like conditional stuff to the battle map or whatever that just makes it so much worse.
Yeah, or it's so weak that it can't do shit.
Yeah, it's never like a good blend of both. But it's also because like the way combat rating works, like, oh, you're 3 or 4 or you're like 5 players today, so I could either put one of these against you and you wouldn't even be able to hit it because of the AC being too high, or I can put like 2 of these guys and you'll have a good time. It's never like super good as far as I remember from running 5e.
No, the CR system for 5e is kinda whack. there's normally a rule that says if you want to wipe your party, give it multiple enemies to fight. If you want them to have a fun fight, give them one strong enemy to fight.
Mm.
Because like basically no matter how weak an opponent is, as long as there's a lot of them, they will kill you.
Yeah, because the even
like
minimum damage
party.
just scales up and goes out of hand.
Even a level 20 party fighting 100 goblins, like a CR a quarter things. Like, but a level 20 party would be like just 4 people would be CR 80, and 100 goblins is CR 25. But the 100 goblins could probably party wipe them. Simply because of the shit amount of attacks that comes their way all the goddamn time.
Yeah, that's pretty normal.
That was...
Okay, let's try and spice this up a little bit. Quantity over quality. Yeah.
Not
Yeah,
gonna lie,
it is.
there are some mobs in D&D that are stupidly broken. Like their CR rating is completely off. So if you just throw one of them at a party, it would probably still wipe them. I think there are some CR2, CR3 mobs where one of them can wipe a party for the same CR rating without even breaking a sweat, because it has 2 attacks plus 4 to hit and an AC of like 18, I think. So it just walks into your tank and just shreds him in 2 rounds because it's 2d8 damage like each turn, because it basically can't miss.
I seriously can't stand this fucking Christmas tree, dude. I know it's winter in your place, Selfire, but come on. Oh yeah, that's true. It's not. It's fucking gotta dig it up with a shovel because reasons.
Oh, remember to unlock, not repair it. Unlock the mining card. Does the mining card have anything in it? Yes, it does. Can we?
Sorry. Have too many ammo? Well, it's in that large storage box now, so I don't think we have that issue anymore. I got so many like decals I still want to put down and like decorate things with, but one thing at a time, I guess. Yes. It's like I personally have that where like if it's not within season, just no. There's a right time and place for everything.
So where is my... Oh, it's stuck there.
And the last thing I want to see during summer, at least, is the fucking Christmas tree.
Did it get stuck down here again? Yes, it did.
Hey Toto, good to see you.
Hey, yeah, Toto.
Yeah, I know, Selfire. I know. I am painfully aware of that. Will you be joining us today, Toto? Or will you be playing something else?
Oh, Selfire, could you unlock the Raven when you come back?
Yeah, the copter.
Yeah, it just feels pretty ridiculous to go for fly around in the big helicopter for small things, or small things for checking.
So in theory, if you have enough fuel in the copter, you could technically just like float in the air the whole fortnight through.
Birds.
Birds, right. Damn. Almost a perfect plan. Well, it's not really perfect, I guess, because you miss out on experience, but...
Right, is it here I threw it in? Or is it it's in the other box?
Total sleepy. Been playing too much Generation Zero, have you?
Holy fucking shit.
What?
It's just this steel greatsword is fucking stupid. My C tier titanium katana deals 6.3 less damage on a normal attack and 20 damage less on a power attack.
Alright.
The thing is attack speed and stamina cost, but with 215 stamina, I don't see the. No, we haven't decked out your whole base yet, Toto.
Yeah, I haven't played the 7 days for like an entire week, I think. So, I mean, I'm also planning on wanting to paint this base to actually look nice. But, you know... I've been playing a lot of, what's it called now? Littlewood. For the last week or so. Painting is very confusing. Not so bad.
Oh, that was right. That was what I was gonna do.
Yeah, I know. You got Gen C. That's what I was asking. You've been playing too much of that since you're tired? I didn't notice you guys were playing it. How is it? Was Peak's assumption that it would be like much more fun as a multiplayer game accurate, or is it kind of like a so-so thing? Very good. All right. That gives me something to look forward to then. Accurate. Cool. Yeah, because from what I saw for the gameplay, it looked like fairly polished too. But yeah, it's gonna be like I'll play it on Discord with like Mac and Peak because that's kind of what we agreed upon, so. But timing is everything.
I think it might be time for us to consider upgrading the whole base from concrete to steel.
I mean, Selfie's level 100 and something, so sounds about right. Tribal Were Dragon today, yes. It's just way too warm otherwise. Can't stand it. You missed out on Clone Hero earlier though.
Well, that depends on how you look at it.
Great. Thanks, I guess. I don't feel like I've got a bad taste in music.
No, you don't. As I said, it depends how you look at it.
Fair enough. So what does it take to upgrade to steel plates? Just steel plates?
Just steel plating.
Steel a plate and...
And we have like a metric, or we had at some point a metric fuck ton. I don't know if we used it all yet. But that's
we have
one of the
300 and something. I can at least bring those over and get started.
Yeah, we just need to make more after this fortnight. And I'm just gonna check all of the supports.
Was too busy playing with... yeah, yeah. That came out a bit unfortunate, Toto. Oh, god damn it. Too busy playing with myself.
That sounded absolutely intentional.
Well, you did technically right with self, but... Do we have Molotovs?
I have 14 on me, just make some more.
Can't even remember. Oh yeah, they were made in your inventory.
Yeah, and it's just gas and jars, I think.
Yeah, one of those resources that we can't make yet.
You can make jars.
No, you can't. You want to bet?
Are you sure you can make jars?
I'll bet you $100 right now that you can't make fucking glass jars in this mod right now.
Not even in the furnace?
Nope.
Okay, wow, that's...
It was removed for some reason. But I did notice in his Discord, he did mention that in the next update it's gonna be craftable again. Yeah, you can't do plastic bottles either. Thanks for the lurk, Toto. And get some rest. Because if you've been playing so much Generation Zero that you're just completely wiped out. Might be an idea.
Ooh. That's an upgrade. Thanks in size.
Would anyone be mad if I try and upgrade my locket?
What does it cost?
8
No,
testosterone and 6 acid.
Yeah, that's nothing. The testosterone is really easy for us to get. It's just going into the wasteland for like 10 minutes.
It succeeded. Nice. Do it. Alright. It's like my my weapon mods are kind of, or not my weapon mods, but like my skills. No, what am I talking? My armor is like kind of low tier, but when it comes to at least the weapon mods and all that, it's fairly decent. So just don't hit me, Selfire, basically.
Yeah, my armor's too low too.
I call bullshit.
Yeah, Silfire that has like 200 fucking armor.
Who was it that just a couple minutes ago was boasting that they had like A and S tier armors in their slots?
Oh no, that's me. He found some light armor. And
Oh, I mean more like, I'm pretty sure Selfire was saying that that's what he had before. Oh, you found...
oh no, he said he found some.
Oh, okay.
And I'm using that. Like, my armor set is fairly decent. S tier helmet, C tier vest, B tier gloves, C tier legs, C tier boots.
Yeah, and then meanwhile I'm walking around with B tier gloves, C tier helmet, D tier vest, E tier leggings, and F tier boots. So I think I'm due for an upgrade soon.
Yeah. I just think it's time that we go do a big tier 5 POI. I think that should be the plan after Fortnite.
Oh my god, some of these blocks are damaged, so I can't upgrade them because I don't have concrete on me.
Oh, the ones you can't upgrade, I can fix for you.
Because I assume the pathway is gonna be that, and the pillars are gonna be the most important.
Yeah.
How's this? Is this even held up? Where's the block underneath?
There is no block underneath.
Oh.
This is where it's held up over here.
Oh dear god.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's fine. It's more here, right here, this corner.
Yeah, I don't have any blocks with me, so.
Do I have any blocks with me? No, and I can't craft any blocks.
I mean, there's a block up top, but yeah, beyond that, there wasn't anything.
Oh, whoops.
No, there's not under here. There's nothing. There's the one up there, but not underneath. This corner up here needs repairs too.
What corner?
This little concrete piece here. We got a wandering horde.
Yep. I'm gonna take care of the wandering horde.
If you drop me some concrete, I could probably go around and do the repairs as well.
Definitely. Here you go.
Gracias.
Oh, you didn't die from that? What the frick?
So how do we... So we only have that one ladder in the back?
Yep.
Oh boy.
And then you can jump off the roof as well.
I mean, the pathway is technically the only thing that matters. All these blocks down here, why do they matter? Because they don't...
Yeah, they don't.
They don't do anything other than block explosions from below. So... No.
Oh, we actually have a lot of concrete in here.
It's all lifted up by these corner pieces, Selfire. All this is hanging. There's nothing that's supporting that out. Like in this area, there's nothing here. There's no pillar here. There's nothing. It's I don't have blocks to build with. I had plates. I don't have that anymore either. Where? There's no block here. Unless it's like, I can see the outline of like the stop sign, but I can't tell if there's a block there or not. Well, I don't have plate, so it's kind of moot point anyway. We'll have to wait to another time. Also, why are the crates down here anyway?
That was for when she was building.
Oh,
Oh no, this is supported. There is support all the way through here.
This box up here is almost broken. Oh, I guess, oh yeah, there's also this sledge turret here, but it looks like it has no durability left.
It needs to be repaired.
Oh, okay.
But we have a sledge turret. It's called Cellfire.
Fucking living, breathing sledge turret.
Pretty much.
So, this is gonna be fun. Because I have a feeling that, yeah, Selfire's game stage is like 100 higher than ours.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a fucking nightmare, I'm sure. That is so loud.
Yeah, the shotgun?
Yes.
Freaking ridiculous, dude.
That was interesting. So much XP. It's also not dark as hell this fortnight, so I can actually see stuff for one. Ow. Oh, well. I really want to see what this horde base is going to be like if there's like spike traps near that staircase.
I would say no to the spike traps and just to oh yeah, spike traps, not
Yeah, not the yeah, yeah.
yeah, not the spike barricades things. The actual spike traps.
Yeah, the one that runs on power.
Yep.
Because that was specific to this mod, wasn't it?
I think so, yeah.
Because there's the dart traps that you put in walls and they shoot darts, but that's vanilla. They also need ammunition.
Yeah, and then I want flame traps all the way. Like the entire ridgeline down there in the middle, I just want flame traps in there. Just spinning. Excuse me, could you sit the F down?
Please come again.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
So far it's just demolishing everything. Don't even have to do anything. Just sit back and enjoy the fireworks, I guess. Because they die before I even get a chance to shoot. What? Motherfucker.
Incoming enemy. Prepare for conflict.
It's doggo time.
Doggo time. Moonwalking doggo time.
Well, I'm officially out of contacts.
I only have 31 left, so... I think we're good.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
these fucking sets are being demolished.
I'm just being demolished. That one moment where Sulfur is actually vulnerable. Reloading.
They really do like to hang on out underneath that pillar there.
Yep.
Master, we are not alone.
I can't wait to get maxed out for combat.
Well, that's a good one.
So my sneaky weapon actually full damage.
How did I get sneak damage bonus? What?
Yeah, sometimes it just gives you random stuff. Damage bonus.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Me and my fucking hand cannon. XP.
330,000 XP because nerdy glasses.
Oh yeah, mine is 345.
Yeah, okay, it's a little bit higher than mine.
I just shot through one guy's leg,
My sensors
ripped the head off. The second guy behind him.
Too bad there's no Molotov skill or something.
Yeah, precisions expert.
Oh, do you think it covers under that?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I don't know if there's a skill for throwing though, for demo expert. Under the skills, I don't see any. But there's a perk for it, and that's demo expert. Launches and explosives, and I think. I think Molotovs goes under explosives.
Maybe. Just have like a set of 3x3 bikes down where they keep dropping.
Yeah.
That would also be really good.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Don't blame me if I accidentally hit you now, Selfire. Because you're pulling all the mobs with you now.
$416,000.
Now my counter stopped counting up because Selfire went out there. Ah, so close.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
$450,000.
Yeah, I gained like basically 3 levels worth of XP there.
I have no idea how many levels I got of XP here. 2.
Yeah, because I got 3 perk points.
I got 2 perk
And I
points.
was
had
halfway
runners
through a
there.
level when we started. I'm halfway through a level now, so...
Yeah.
What to level up? Maybe it's about time I put skill points into submachine guns. There we go. Oh man, you guys looting it all.
Okay. Alright, so Fortune, I know you need an upgrade for your armor. Come here. Mir. Where are you?
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Thorsten.
I'm standing right next to you, my dude.
There's a little something.
I don't want those.
Okay.
They're not the... I use the stealth boots.
Over. I'm okay.
They're also military boots. I still use stealth boots.
Then don't come complain to me because your gear's low level.
But I lose the perks. I would rather have the sneaky stuff. And I don't think you can loot the stealth boots. I'm pretty sure you have to upgrade your way to get those improved.
Press extra down. I'm almost certain that you can loot yourself. Basically everything in the game.
Huh?
I'm pretty sure you can do almost everything in the game.
Maybe. I just haven't seen any in any of the loot that I've been picking up yet, so...
No, I have the feeling that they are the highest level you can get of military gear. So they might be rare. Well, we're back.
But did we get any perk books or anything else of interest? Or was it just like trash? Mostly bullets. Yeah, that's seems to be the common case, doesn't it? B combat knife. Hmm. Miner's hat. Yeah, they really like to put miner's hats. Cool. But yeah, if we scrap them, we get military armor parts if we are running low on those. But I guess otherwise it would just be a matter of selling them at this point. Oh right, overweight. I forgot. I can carry too much for the bike to handle at this stage, so if I'm full, I literally cannot use the bike anymore. Hmm. Yeah.
Wow, this is absolutely mint!
Well, Lolo buddy. Friendship subscription renewal here.
God damn it.
Hope you are having a great day. Thanks for the awesome talk the other day. I
Oh, you're
appreciate
welcome.
you more than you know. Much love. Have a great stream.
Stram. Thanks, Ammo. Monthly friendship renewal subscription. Well, we actually, I am curious if you do want to talk about the results you have gotten now. We can make that happen sometime soon. I think. I've just been like a bit under the weather this week, so not been super talkative, unfortunately. But I hope you at least got some what do you call it? There's like a good phrase
Yes,
for it.
The spirits are talking to me. Oh yes.
Like some
they're
peace of
coming in
mind.
Clearly. Ah, now they're forming into a gaseous material. I can actually see them now. The spirits are very powerful today.
I know, Sapphire. I'm working on it. But I can't upgrade the actual floor because there's blocks in between. It's like so bloody hard to see the stop signs because they blend in. Yeah, that's the thing though, I couldn't see them. They just blended in. That doesn't work, Sapphire. See? It doesn't matter how much out towards the edges, it covers a full face. So you can't do that. It's the same with the painting in this game. If I recall, it's got the same issue. You can't do that. Because then I'll be upgrading the one next to it. I have to remove the outer blocks to do that. I don't know what you mean. I mean, they don't get damaged because there's a stop sign block in between. I'm talking about upgrading the ones beneath though. There's nowhere I can click where it would let me, because it keeps saying titanium plate as well, which implies no upgrades. They shouldn't. The ones underneath these stop signs shouldn't. The ones outside, yes, these. But that's something else. Okay.
Okay, I'm back.
Well, I guess I can't hit that one pixel. Welcome back. Sapphire says you can upgrade the blocks underneath these stop signs, but I mean... Okay. Jesus Christ. Just barely. Well, that's a little bit annoying. I guess that's why these small tiny ass cubes are a little bit nicer. Hey, power dude. You also melting? But you don't think it's warm today? I think it's abysmally hot today. Went to free job interviews. Your CEO posted that they had to let you go on LinkedIn and people ran in your door. Nice. Warm in Denmark? Yeah, it's only like... I mean, it's 18 degrees C now, but the issue is with the air humidity, right? Let's see, what does it say? 88% air humidity right now. Well, it's not so much the fact that it's warm, but it's so much the fact that it's warm and you can't get rid of the heat. Because everything just sticks to you. So you're just like slowly getting cooked. Also, Blue Key Ammo says hi.
Hey, Ammo. Didn't see you there, buddy.
Yeah, I'm wearing swim trunks right now as well. It's like the thinnest of thinnest shorts-like clothing I have. Yeah, this will have to do for now, I'd imagine. But yeah, you're right. We definitely need a lot of steel for this. Holy shit.
Yeah, but steel is not a problem.
No.
It just takes time. I'm just gonna ditch the quest that I have right now, and let's see if I can't get a good tier 5 quest here.
I've also repaired the turret because that's just a single normal repair kit.
Okay.
I'm working from home. Nice. Still though, having to work in this kind of temperature, fuck that. Compact engine, nice.
I don't really have any good tier 5 quests we can do.
Hmm.
I only have Hagashi Tower, Crackerbook Tower, Shotgun Messiah, and those are the ones I have in town here, and then we have Hagashi Tower and a Crackerbook Tower.
I would
one is 6.6.
kinda want to start getting like some of the stuff upgraded, but I need to grind acid for that, so...
Is it just a acid trip day then?
A what?
An acid trip. Like just
Acid trip.
running around getting acid.
Yeah, I don't know. I might just be doing some POIs or something. I haven't quite made up my mind. Not too
I'm
bad.
just
Wanting
gonna
to game in this hot mess, making the GPU spew fire.
Get a better cooler.
Well, I mean, if it's warm outside, there's not much you can do to prevent it from getting warm inside, then. The heat has to go somewhere.
Hashtag water Kool-Aid.
Yeah, but that heat is still dispersed into your room, my dude. It doesn't mean that there's less heat.
No.
It's just more efficient at moving it.
I'm just gonna go this direction for a quick moment.
Helps a bit to limit the FPS to 30, but then you're just a console peasant. I mean... I should be lucky if I can even do 30 frames in this game. Let alone when I'm streaming. That depends.
could just go over here for a
He's
second.
then 15. Sad. Try the heli. I don't think I want to fly around the helicopter with this lag, to be honest. I would just get frustrated based on what you guys were saying. Concept of energy. Poggers. Alright. Thermodynamics or whatever the fuck it's called. Maybe just limit the power in MSI afterburner. Okay. Just okay. Oh my god. Nah, this game is just bad because of how it loads and unloads things. It's like when I started the stream and being in our main base, I could get around 50 something frames depending on where I was looking, but now it's like, yay, 10 FPS slideshow.
I've got the best selection of medicine in the wasteland.
It's a lot of up and down, really. And there's just no consistency. So I've kind of given up on trying to figure out what causes the game to lag.
Remember me if you need medical supplies.
Fortnite probably made it worse. Maybe. Micro SMG can be bought here. Wonder if I should buy this for Toto.
You should probably buy that for Toto. Should be happy about that.
I mean, yeah, fuck it.
Awesome. Welcome, friend.
I was just about to say 750 watts. Dude, that's almost my entire power supply.
That is my entire power supply.
I think mine's like 850. So I can either get the Higashi building or the Shotgun Messiah factory.
No, I can get all the same you can.
I've got a bit of a problem.
Oh, right.
Except
Can
the
you
pop
help
and
me
pull factory. Mine is
If you finish 2 more
Hikashi
jobs
building
this week,
instead.
I will
Right.
give you
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna
employee
go
of the
through the Shotgun Messiah factory, looting all the boxes there. Yours is 550 watts. Okay, flip. Book Tower, yeah, those are like shite.
Yeah, but the loot room is great.
Yeah, but that's not how you get asset though.
That is true.
So, and that's kind of what I want to pursue right now.
If you give me a moment, I'm gonna come join your quest.
I mean, I would probably just want to do this on my own. Isn't it more efficient to be like doing multiple UI quests instead of? Whoa!
That depends on a lot of things. Oh.
Unless like my game keeps lagging, then I might need a hand, but that would be just out of convenience. Holy shit, this is bad. It was like running 50 FPS.
I'll be there momentarily. I just need to.
But I also want to kill things. I don't want to just loot boxes. That's the thing.
Okay.
That was because Selffire said, I kill, you loot.
Oh, is Selffire back in the game?
No. Don't think so, we're just saying it on stream chat.
Yeah.
So you're gonna join Peak in the I have a really old computer setup club. Selfie says no play, he plays too much. He's just watching.
Well, meanwhile I'm flying around the heli.
Coolio.
I just went to the Red Mesa and looted it. Well, I blew a hole in the wall straight into the loot room. So I'm basically just waiting there, or going back there every day-ish. So just after Fortnite, looting the loot room, going out again.
I guess that works.
Okay. Can we get over this mountain? Thank you. Oh.
Dude, my FPS is so fucking bad. They really need to fix their
performance. But I can't
performance.
see it anywhere.
Hmm?
I can hear the plane, but I can't see it anywhere.
Nice.
It's too foggy.
So many cars in front of the factory. Nice. Yeah, it usually is, but it's like I don't want to restart, like rejoin the server every time I go to anywhere. So it's like, it's just kind of what it is, unfortunately. It's just, I would be spending more time, I feel like, reloading, like rejoining the server than actually playing at that stage, so not really worth it.
Okay, I found a mountain we can't fly over.
Oh, there's a height limit on the heli?
Yep, apparently there's a height limit.
Oh, that's curious.
Kinda annoying, not gonna lie.
God damn it. Old games, yeah, that is the main reason for getting an XP machine. The nostalgia. Let's see. Well, some good stuff, I guess.
Been in here. Just reset. No, I haven't.
B-tier Ratchet. I assume you guys have already switched over to impact drivers at this point now,
Yes.
right?
Yes, S tier impact driver.
Higher than mine. No, I think Selffire was actually referring to you, Power Dude. He knows that we're playing. He was in here earlier. Yeah. Give me some batteries. Sega Rally. anything with Sega in its title sounds old, I guess.
Total War. All of the Total War games are, as far as I remember, Sega games.
Are they?
Yep. As far as I remember. I'm not sure about Three Kingdoms because I haven't played that one. So.
Let's see. All right. Should maybe be a little bit aware that there's enemies in this POI.
Yeah.
Just like going straight for the fucking vending machine and ignoring everything else.
Oh yeah. Remember to check vending machines for peas and for rations.
Oh. Dude, what's up with the fucking lag? It's 10 FPS. It's like so bad right now. Would you say peas? You really want me to buy cans of peas?
Yes, we need them for gumbo.
Okay. Just because you asked nicely or something.
That's pears, not peas.
Yeah?
You bought pears, not
God
peas.
damn it. It looked green, okay?
I know. I make the same mistake. Every team.
Every team. Oh my god.
Is this water Mavich or just Mavich? That's Mavich.
Did you know you can salvage all these conveyor belts?
I actually didn't know that, no.
You can also pick them up.
Oh, that's kind of dope.
Yeah, you can salvage these. They give like steel bearings and electrical pot springs. I assume you would mostly do that for the steel bearings, though. I don't know how expensive they are to craft, but it's steel, so.
It's ball bearings, not steel bearings, but yeah. But yeah, I think they require steel to craft them.
Yeah, it's a long process, like a long time-consuming process to get at least.
Yeah. So I'm, by the way, exploring the map at the moment. In the helicopter.
In the chopper. Okay, ball bearings. Yeah.
Chopper. Is that another red? No, that's not a red mesa.
And these are used for blade traps, the ball bearings.
Yeah. And wheels and drones, so.
Yeah, I guess you would, like in the long run, it would literally just be for the traps, I suppose.
Yeah, and I think we have a decent amount of them at home.
Seem to get a good amount of them here. And then there's electrical parts, and you can sell it all, so.
Yeah, you can just sell it.
I'm going to die to FPS. Maybe. I might be able to if I were like I had an double S tier impact driver with a better iron breaker mod. Nah, not that important. But yeah, the lag, I'm gonna agree and say that that might become a problem. I was kind of hoping that it would just like clear up on its own, but so far no cigar. Yeah, but what's 20% of 1? If it's just 1, then it's not really anything worth it, in my opinion. It's just too much micromanagement. Oh my god. The thing is, since I already accepted the quest, if I drop out now... Wait, I would be able to activate the quest, but it would have to be the next day though. Yeah, this is really not gonna be easy. At least it's not the first time we've done this POI though. Yeah, I can imagine. It's like, what can I do? Other than restart and then like, oh, the quest is fucked. It's like if whenever I look in towards our base, it's just like, yeah, FPS just doesn't exist. I wish there was like a setting I could just change that would make the world update, but my view distance is the lowest it can go, and you can only change that outside in the main menu anyway. So there's literally nothing from what I know that has an impact on the CPU. That is the issue as far as I'm aware. Because I'm like utilizing 100% of my CPU. Oh. What the fuck? And this is what so this is what really boggles my mind. This is my current system resources and how they're being used. Notice how 7 days to die is actually only using like 30 something percent. This is my webcam software XSplit. Can't get rid of Steam because necessary for
you
the...
can't play the game.
Yeah.
So, first, Dragon, what do we need here? Auto turret bundle, military armor bundle, or solar bank bundle?
Or soda what now?
Solar bank bundle.
Oh, I would assume the solar bank.
Okay, that's what we're picking up then.
I mean, it could be my GPU, yeah, I guess. But I mean, it's still got a bits to go. I think it's the CPU that bottlenecks. Because that actually does go to 100%. But even then, it's like looking down to here and then counting it up. Does that add up to like 90 something percent? Because there's a lot of stuff in this list that's just like, you know, barely 0% basically. So that's kind of what it is when I'm streaming. Let's look at performance graph. Of course, do take into consideration that when I'm streaming the desktop like this, it does require more resources. But yeah. But yeah, it's just a really CPU intensive game, I suppose. But I did have that Windows feeds thing that was apparently taking like 10% CPU, so that's gone now. So it seems to be running much better. I guess that kinda matches up with what I was doing. Good to know that that thing takes like a ton of processing power. Windows standard features. So yeah, now we're up to like 40 FPS, which is actually like
amazing.
Well, it's not amazing, but it's it's at least playable.
Filthy console peasant.
I have been considering if it's like, see, this is the thing, you know, you can overclock your CPU and all that, but I would probably most likely need better cooling before I touch any of that. Because it's one of those things that just scares the fuck out of me. And the other option is to do all the stream capture on a separate device, but then I need to have two computers running, which I could do with a laptop for the time being, but that's also like suboptimal right now. But that's the thing though, as soon as you're like missing those critical last 5%, 10% CPU, you lose 20 FPS, you know? So, if not way more. Yeah, I've never really done overclocking. I know it's a thing and that's about it. But any of the technical details on how to like set it up and get it working properly and know what you can get away with, no clue. And I already feel like, as it is, that my computer is loud enough as it is. So there's like some games I just cannot play for an extended amount of time because it just makes too much noise. To the point where I've actually considered getting like a separation screen in between me and the actual tower to like dampen the sound. It's all air cooled, yes. It's a very old tower too, so there's like a limit on how big the fans can be. So I've got Noctua fans inside, but they're 80mm fans, which, you know, means that they make more noise. Or rather, it's like higher pitched sound, which is more unpleasant. And I've never really wanted to mess around with water cooling. Yeah, so that's 200mm fans. So like your fans are more than twice the size of mine. So yeah, it's like if I want to make changes to my cooling setup, it would probably be a good idea to also get a new case. But that means a lot of work. And a lot of, you know, simultaneous investments that I just don't want to do right now. Maybe one day. even with that said though, it would be more like I would rather pursue having a separate PC that handles the actual stream side of things, because that means that hopefully there shouldn't be any load on the actual computer that I'm playing on. So that means that my experience from playing something off stream and on stream will be the same, which would make for a huge difference in comfort. New case? Maybe just need a CPU cooler? Yeah, I don't know. Wow. I'm so good at this. I mean, if it's water cooling, I would probably want someone to at least help me out with it. Maybe even like source the parts. Or like an upgrade kit, if you will. But it's like... also need to be able to afford it, right? So...
Now when we're talking about computer parts, there has been a development in the computer, in the GPU market the last few days.
So that's the thing that you were keeping an eye out for, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm not sure how much this has an impact in Denmark, but it has an impact. There are what are they called? The crypto miners are dumping their crypto and their GPUs. So right now the market is getting flooded with
second-hand
30 series, second-hand GPUs. And which means you can get 3060s for around $350. And 3070 Ti's for upwards of around 600. So just about MSRP for them.
And MSRP, that's like, what does that stand for again?
The MSRP is what the manufacturer sells them for.
Right.
Before
yeah, I seem to recall that was the case. I just don't remember what it's actually shorthand for.
I can't remember either.
Probably manufacturer sell price or something. But then, yeah. Recommended sell price. Resale.
Manufacturer's recommended sell price, I think it is.
Yeah, it's just a Google away, but...
I'm on it.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling like doing it. You say water cooling costs a lot versus fans. Yeah, it's also like, there's also, I've heard that you can have closed systems these days, right?
Yeah, you can have closed systems that needs to be changed, like, once in a while.
They do still need to have get changed.
Yeah, but that's more of we need to check that there hasn't been any gunk set up in it.
Gunk set up in it?
Yeah, that something hasn't, like, algae or anything like that has accidentally started growing in it. So it's just something you check once in a while. But yes, MSRP is manufacturer's suggested retail price.
I know it's always closed loop, but that's not the point here. It's more like... like you buy a I don't know how to put it, but it's like... okay, they need maintenance. Yeah, that's the thing. I really don't want to have a computer that needs me to do maintenance other than like dusting it off once in a while.
It's dusting it off and checking the water, like the water level, and that it hasn't been gunking up. It's kind of the same.
Right, but I get the impression that it's more likely that it could rapidly go very wrong with water cooling though, right? If you don't check it for a while and then all of a sudden it starts growing stuff.
I can just check, but I think it's like once every year or so you need to check on it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because like dust buildup is something that's like you can technically go years without any issue, but it's not like at least the whole thing burns down. But I don't know what it is like with water cooling, so as I said, I have no experience with it. I've just been avoiding it because it just watering the electronic parts has me a bit unease. Okay, ran for 4 years. See, that's the thing. I'll probably be fine then. Oh, they need no maintenance. Okay, yeah, see, that's what I understood from one of Blue Key and mine's friends, and you know who I'm talking about, probably.
Probably.
Yeah.
It's either floor or...
Yeah, it's floor.
Yeah.
And he said like years ago that, you know, now you could get these closed like kits that you just install, and then it was like a set and forget it or something, as far as I understood. Yeah. But
yeah,
and that's what I would probably want to go for. So I mean, I don't need it for my GPU as far as I'm aware. It would be for CPU though. And that's what they're for, right?
Yeah.
Who knows, maybe that's gonna be in the next one, because so the main reason why it's only like slight problematic is because my tower's raised quite high above the ground. Like it's, you know, it goes up to here basically. That's where the tower's top sits right now. So any sound that comes from it is also right at the same level as where your ears are. So even though it's the fans and the exhausts are technically facing away from me, apart from the front ones, it is definitely noticeable when you play certain games. Put a blanket over it. See, that's why I was like talking about a divider wall just put in between, you know, because that's something that wouldn't affect airflow to any impactful degree and wouldn't be expensive, wouldn't require any exchange of parts and so forth. But I mean, I have two Noctua fans in my setup, and then there's the CPU fan, and then there's the GPU in my case, which has 2 fans. So in theory, I actually have more fans outside of my GPU than only thinking about that one.
So I'm just checking up here. On GPUs at the moment. An RTX 3060 Ti goes for right around 12,000 at the moment. Used, that is.
Yeah, and I bought mine for like 5, 4, 5? No, that was CPU, I think.
I'm just checking ProShop for a second what a new one would cost.
I think it's because Automod picked up the term "shut up" in your message, so I had to like allow it through. That's why.
Oh yeah, the new price for a 3060 is just about 4,000 as well. 3070 is 4.6. A TI is 6. Okay, I found somebody that sells one for 4,000. Retail, or not retail, used. For 3070.
Yeah, because you said you were also looking for an upgrade, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna wait for the release in December or November. I don't know when they release. If I'm lucky, they're releasing while I'm in America, then I can buy one while I'm over there, because then I don't have to pay Danish tax for it.
Road GPU, goddammit. You can
yeah,
water cool your
3070s.
CPU.
As far as I
Okay.
can see, 3070s are around 445 used.
Yeah, it's like the thing about CPU and GPU is like when you just look at it at a glance, it's like, hold on.
But yeah, the prices have dropped dramatically. Like a 1070 is going for 1,600 right now. A 1070. Last year that was going for around 3,500.
Yep. There we go. I just had to like disable the overlay. Lukey, can you like send me a message real quick just to test this out?
Discord or
Yeah, Discord. Just a PM.
yeah, give me ein Momentos.
Okay. Still making the sound though. It's like I've been debating with myself on how to deal with this, because it's like nice to have the sound, I guess, or whenever people post something on the Discord, but it's also super confusing, right? For people watching. Streamer mode, there it is. Disable sounds, there we go. The woes of getting like messages when you're streaming. It is turned on. Streamer mode is turned on, but you can configure which things you allow and whatnot. So yeah, now I don't get notifications, I guess. Or the sounds, rather.
So this is
What?
I'm just flabbergasted about this steel greatsword.
So what was it about the steel great sword?
It's just the damage on an E tier steel greatsword at the moment is 52 and 92. This special Inferno Blade B tier sword is 41 and 66. The Steel Katana C tier is 42, 69.
Right. I mean, the Inferno Blade also sets them ablaze, right? So
Yeah, there's a chance of them going ablaze. It's not a certain thing, which I thought it was at first, but it's not.
Hmm. Yeah, and then meanwhile, this spear just has 30% armor penetration. But of course. I did actually go to Subquake's Discord also and put my 2 cents in on the heavy attacks, on the spear situation and all that stuff. And there were some pretty good points made that kind of won't make it really work too well. Because I was suggesting that you could like... So the issue right now is that regular spears from the base game can be thrown, and then the pitchfork, which he added, is like, you know, has the heavy attack. But part of making that work is basically that it uses the animation set of the shovels. And like when you look at it and pay attention, then it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
So it's like, well... What do? Do you remove the ability to throw the spears, and then switch it to the animation set of the shovel, because you need a heavy attack animation, which spears obviously don't have.
I think they have in the base game.
No,
Or
they
that
don't,
might
because
be
you
the
throw them.
shovel animation.
Yeah, because you throw the spears, so they don't have a heavy attack.
I'm pretty sure you don't throw the iron and steel spears.
You do. It's part of the base game. It's part of the perk tree, Blue Key.
It's been way too long since I played with a spear, and
Yeah. I'm 100% sure that you throw the spears in the base game, because that's also what the whole discussion was about in the first place. That is the reason why it works the way it does. Because it's either you retain the original functionality and look of and feel of the spears, or you swap it for the shovel stuff. But it's like, as Subquake kind of pointed out, he really likes the way that you're holding the spears as a spear item, if you will. So it's like he doesn't want to convert them into heavy attackable weapons, if you will. Like a weird way to put it. But anyways, what I ended up suggesting was like, oh well, could we maybe then have a conversion kit or something, like a way to convert regular versions into like a power attack one, because then it's up to the individual to choose what they want to use, you know?
oh yeah, I was just thinking about making 2 different spears.
Yeah, you can do that, but there's some issues with doing that too, because amongst which, well, you bloat the loot table, so there's now like
That is true.
2 different spear weapon types, and you get a lot of like spears then added to the loot pool, including all the recipes to make them, which obviously is a bit of a problem and not super elegant either. But like converting from one to the other is
Making a
not
mod.
good either. So
Maybe a mod would be good.
a mod?
Yeah. So for instance, you would make a mod that, like you have the structural brace mod.
I don't think
then
that's
just-
necessarily possible though, without making custom code from scratch.
I don't know.
Because the thing is, you have to think about it this way, that if there's nothing in the game that exists already that makes use of such a feature, you would have to make it from scratch.
That's true.
So it's like, Yeah. That's unfortunately how it works. And that's also why, like, in order to enable power attacks, he's making use of the shovel animations in the first place, because then he can just put the spears into, like, the hand pose or whatever and use that animation. So, unfortunately, doing conversions has its own problems that I didn't think about. Like, for instance, if you convert from one to the other through a recipe, though that is easily doable, you would lose the quality of the item in the process. Because that's how crafting recipes work. You wouldn't retain any of the stats on it. That's one thing. The other thing that was mentioned was that the baseline stats have a bit of variance between items, and you could technically abuse this kind of conversion as well to re-roll the stats until you get exactly what you want and then upgrade it, not knowing how the stats are affected through upgrades, of course. So
that's a good point.
So there's like some pretty good points there that mean that it's like cool, but also kind of I guess the easiest way would just be to have a variant, like a polearm variant, because that's his main point of implementing is that he doesn't want to spend a lot of extra time making new models. So if he can reuse those that already exist in the game, that would definitely be preferred.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So that's kind of what I gathered from when I wrote that.
Yeah.
But yeah, at least he's very interested in doing, like, figuring out a solution.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe one day. So what about you, Blukey? You need to take a break?
I need to go make food in a second.
Oh geez, it's already... Dude, you
Yeah,
just don't notice because it's summertime.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it. Well, that and I also got started on the stream like a little bit late today. Yeah, I do. I mean, have you seen the amount of damage I do with this? You should know by now.
Bonk.
Because like the base damage of this is 128 plus 30, and then you start adding all the modifiers through the skills, and then you put the 4.5 multiplier sneak damage on top. So yeah, it's a good amount of damage. I've had it this way for quite a while, actually. Now imagine if I was also using steel arrows, that would, or bolts, that would just be overkill. Let's see. Shwink. Ah, come on. I can do this shot. Because that's a shoe. Like the foot of one of the sets. Come on. Freaking colliders, I swear. There we go. It's not super efficient or fast, but I like sneaking around. I like playing this as a stealth game. It's fun. Just to see what you can get away with, really. Got a cop shotgun. this part. God damn it. I swear. Mr. Grind. I'm still trying to get my skills up. And you don't get your skills up if you don't use them, so... Okay, this reflex scope also has a bit of the issue that you have with the regular SMG. If you're standing really close to a light source, this happens. Is the ghillie suit an actual thing?
Yes, the ghillie suit is an actual thing.
Oh. So like I don't have to sneak. As long as I hit them in the head with the spear, I could take them out relatively quickly too. Wow. It's just hanging out. But yeah, it doesn't really matter where I hit them with this crossbow because all these sets are usually not that strong. At least at this stage, right? Yeah, it's weird how that works. You don't realize how good certain things are in terms of loot until like you need really like a lot of really mundane things in this. Give tape and glue, but you can make that. Tape and glue shouldn't be anything special at this point. Because you turn bones into glue, and with cloth you can make duct tape. So... I guess the problem is that you need to use the plastic bottles. Damn it. Resin, don't you mean adhesive? Oh, you mean you need resin. Well, getting resin is really easy though. You can get hundreds of it within like... oh, actually thousands of it within a single night, so... That's not so bad. Because you can farm resin, like, you know, just plant some trees. Go out with a chainsaw and a knife. You have a couple of thousand resin before the night is over. Oh, I can't jump in. Can I make this shot? Yeah. There we go. Doesn't even see me. See if we can do this fucking first try. No. Ow. 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 Fail that terribly. That one's just not worth it, really. Might be a faster way than this, but... Whoop. Come on. Jinxed myself. I mean, it's always that one. That one is particularly bad, though. Was that it? Okay, I'm pretty sure that one was dead. But yeah, Peak hasn't gotten back to me yet regarding the whole restarting the server thing. But it's like, you know, when the guy only gets like 1 or 2 days off a week. And those are the only days that he really, you know, cares to mess around with servers. And I haven't talked to him for a week. I don't know. I'll try and see what's possible. Yes, true. But at what cost? Yep. I mean, I could just ask him if for a start he would just want, like, just restart the server as is. I don't know if you can do that remotely, because it's like supposed to be like a set it down there and then only ever touch it when you need to update things kind of system. Because normally so he has it down in his basement, and it means like climbing down a ladder and stuff, and that also means that when he needs to actually access the server, he has to bring a monitor and key down with him. Hey Ellie.
Hey Ellie.
Hope you're waking up all right. Yeah, I don't remember how his setup is. He always bitches and complains whenever he has to haul a monitor down, as he puts it. Wow. This fucking wandering horde that's just creeping up on me. Coming up through the staircase. Freaking bastards.
Pokey, 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 pokey.
Pokey pokey, mate. That's what happens when you open all the locked doors. That's not got nothing to do with it. Got nothing to do with it. No pokey pokey.
All the pokey pokey.
It's just like a stupid okay, maybe I shouldn't do that. Just a stupid thing from Conan Exiles. These freaking NPCs that run around saying pokey pokey, mate. And it's not just the guys, there's also females that do it. I have no idea why they say that, or like what it even is supposed to insinuate, but it just sounds so silly to me. I mean, they also say shit like, you're gonna dance for me now or swing for me later. Asian food. I mean, hell, first of all, you would have to be in the country for that to happen. She's like 74 years old. What the fuck? What the? Oh, is this little bastard? I mean, she could be a cougar for all I know. How, dude? I guess they're at the hive. Always on the other side of that fence. At least it's starting to cool down a little bit now. It's actually like bearable. It's like, figure out which ones are still alive. Ah, I missed one. Too bad. This is also helping me getting used to the crossbow because it does sort of aim a little bit differently than a regular bow, from what I can tell. Ow, you motherfucker. I was wondering tomorrow if I should showcase some of those old games I've got ready, basically, some of those old RTSs. Could be interesting to do something a little bit different, so it's not just always 7 days. Unless there's something else. Do it. Total Annihilation. I actually don't think I even own that game, Selfire. I own Planetary Annihilation, but that's a different game. To the campaigns. I was thinking, like, I've been thinking on and off once in a while to do the Supreme Commander campaigns cooperatively because you can, but I don't think that's something I really care to do on a stream though. Plant isn't old. Oh, Planetary Annihilation. Yeah, of course. Total Annihilation is though.
Well, I'm gonna jump off. I am gonna...
Talk to you later.
I'm gonna grab some food.
Yeah. Well, have a bon appetit, I suppose.
Thank you very much. Talk to you guys later.
Laters.
Well.
Yeah, but meh. I know you can do that. I don't remember. Is there one in here? No. Nukes. Heck is nukes. There's like a supply crate up here. Would you look at that? Ammo bundle though. Oh, you mean that with the doors? No problem, Helly. I don't know, I'll check the ammo like later. Usually tend to do it that way. Ah, fucking damn it. Oh shit, he hurts. Oh my goodness. I did not notice how much damage that was. Ow. I underestimated the lumberjack. Jesus. Almost got me killed. Oh, there is. That's what you meant. I'll check it, alright. Oh, here. A drum magazine. Jumper jacks. Yeah, I mean, he climbed the ladder and then he jumped on that cinder block and then he jumped on my face. Fucking bastard. Motherfucker. Yeah, fuck this. UMP time. It's also a little bit choppy right now. Always seems to be that way up here. Shitty bird. It's so weird, it's not always like a tourist or anything at all in here. No, I'm doing a quest actually, Power Dude. So you can get quests in 7 days now. And this particular one is to clear out the whole thing. And what it does is that when you trigger them, it resets the POI. So it's also a good way to like redo POIs that have already been looted and salvaged and everything. That's why on the compass you see these red blips whenever I'm nearby some enemies. Sometimes they also ask you to collect courier supplies. And some missions have you do it during the nighttime where you have to boot up a generator. And usually they're basically like Skyrim-esque dungeons. Oh shit. Should actually pop one of these. Where there's like a neat loot stash towards the end. Dumbass supplies. Yeah, because you forget that you also have to pick those up. Come on. There we go. Not too shabby. I'll take that military vest at least. Ooh. B-tier bunker buster. Sniper book. Aim for the center and you're going to hit more often. Weapons do 10% more damage when using a scope. Okay. Had nothing to do with the center. Yeah. Yeah. It's actually even a little bit more annoying here because it actually wiggles a little bit from left to right. So if your skill is just appropriately low enough, but you can still lockpick the thing, you sometimes might have to rely almost. Like it's almost impossible to get it completely in the right position. But then it can like wiggle itself in the end. Yeah, except here you also have like different types of lockpicks. But yeah, otherwise it's very similar to Skyrim, but it doesn't feel as good because the sweet spot is much more narrow in basically most of the cases that I've noticed. Like annoyingly close or narrow. I know, Selfa. I haven't forgotten. Yes, this is modded 7 days though. Which means that there's a lot of stuff in here that obviously doesn't exist in vanilla, and one of them is your skills, which, for instance, lockpicking increases as you use your lockpicks. But there's also perks on top of that. There's a lockpicking perk as well, or whatever it's called. And if you level that up, then you also just get for each level 25 lockpicking. Kick. Oh, it's a fucking bird? Dude. There we go, those are fortunately the last two remaining enemies. So the higher your lockpicking skill is, the easier it also is to lockpick, right? So if you're high above low-level lockpicks, they become much easier to do. And there's also the automatic lockpicking that you can do, like force lockpicking, similar to the Elder Scrolls. So if you force lockpick, depending on your skill, how much durability there's left on your lockpick, you have like a certain percentage chance. Like it also depends on the difficulty of the lock, of course. So for doors, you just force lockpick eventually using bobby pins. Also, if you use bobby pins instead of a lockpicking set, you get you miss out on like a 25% skill increase, I guess you would say. So if you have a higher lockpicking skill, that also means you can make do with just bobby pins eventually. It's kind of what it is. But yeah, it's a little bit... this was a bad way to go. But yeah, it's a bit unfortunate if the game is actually designed so that you need to restart the fucking server to repopulate the quest list, if you will. I was kind of hoping that it would just be like alternating between all the possible POIs, but if it according to as what people were saying on Subquake's Discord, it does in fact seem to be a thing where you have to restart the server for it to populate the quest list differently. Not just auto open chests, but also doors and everything else pretty much. And you loot lockpicks and bobby pins, right? But mostly bobby pins, so eventually you won't have any issues lockpicking literally anything you come across. In the beginning though lockpicking is useful, you kind of want to focus on other things. So it takes a while before your lockpicking gets up to a satisfactory level. Loading crossbow bolts. Ironically, those are also the most valuable here, huh? Yes, there are NPCs in the game. Traders. And I'm trying to get my trading skill up as well, so... They have got us two B-tier sledge turrets, I suppose. That's not so bad. God damn it, Selfire. You naughty.
Thanks for letting me take care of you. And
Let's
tell
see
your
what
friends.
was in that box. Yeah, it seems to be... The ammo boxes are so fucking lackluster, dude. I have a suspicion, I have a hypothesis. It's because when you're looking towards the horizon, everything just lags. Or at least a little bit more. It's not so bad, of course, when you're not streaming the game, so when I'm not streaming, like, I don't have any massive performance issues. It's quite good. Almost leveled up. Most of these things I'll probably bring back though. All right. Well, that's like a... I remember last time I had a wandering horde near the trader. And that killed me. Wait, I still have that baseball? Oh, yeah, I do. Didn't notice it. There we
Have
go.
you come back and see me sometime?
Pays. You want to repair all button. Yeah, it definitely would be very convenient. Home, sweet home. Like. Yeah, that's almost first person view. Oh, I forgot to sell all that crap. Oh well. Wait, maybe I should just leave it in the car and sell it next time I get past the trader, actually. Damn it. Runs butter smooth. You know it. There's nothing to complain about. Of course, it is modded, so there are also limits on what you can ask of this game. At least, you know, not getting BSODs like Toto does. Like, she can't have a browser open while also playing this game, basically, from what I understand. And even then it takes forever to load in for her. Then again, she is also playing on a potato, so everything with a grain of salt. Yeah, I'd have to compare those mods. Well, it's also because my render distance is set to low because I'm streaming this, so it's possible to make it better, but actually worse. Oh my god. Yeah, Toto's PC is really old. I actually have her specs because she did a DXD hack for me at some point just because I was curious. And it's like, dude. It's like such an old GPU that it doesn't even have a fan on it. But she did recently get an upgrade. She got a widescreen monitor that's curved. Well, actually, I don't know. It's not even widescreen. It's just 1080p. That's right. Just. She used to actually use like an old, you know, box monitor thingy. What are they even called? Tube monitors? Really? Car engines, man. It's just a habit at this point. I know we don't really need them apart from the compact engines. Can we even... we can scrap these, but do we even get anything important out of it? I mean, we get 80 scrap steel out of them. Maybe not the truck engines, but we could technically scrap half the car engines and get steel out of it. No, not. Is that only 4 steel plates? Oh, right, yeah, because you have to smelt it first, don't you? Ah, and it's 10 per ingot. Yeah, okay. Never mind. Yeah, that's not worth it. Oh, what's this? Do 20% more damage to land claim property. What? I mean, to get the full completion, I would take that. But you're right, we should probably start selling them. Yeah, we should probably start selling them. We can most likely also start trimming out some of our mods, I would imagine. But then again, it's like having a selection of mods is nice for when you want to mess around with like new weapons, so you don't have to like swap everything out. Such as the rad thingies, those are pretty nice. Like just to have around, that is. Only helpful to you. $25 lockpicking, learn how to craft bobby pins, increase bobby pin and lockpick durability by 25%, yeah. So if I get the first skill book, I have that completed and I get that bonus perk. Well, then there's also qualities. I don't know. There's also some mods you can put on turrets, you have to remember. So there's also the car mods, which might be nice because they're a little bit more uncommon from what I could tell. But yeah. I might probably continue playing after the stream, but I actually need to get off and get some food because I'm starting to get hungry. Otherwise, there's also a day tomorrow. And I did see that Peak was playing something, so I might see if he's interested in hanging out today. Maybe I can talk about him with regarding the server and stuff. PP. God damn it. Yeah, that's it for today. Hope you had a good time. And maybe catch you some other day. I mean, again, tomorrow. Hopefully. And otherwise, I'll see you when I see you. And good to see you again, Power Dude, popping in. It's good to like. We really need to get back into like together for another LAN party soon. I know Loki, he invited me to his 30th birthday, but that's like in, you know, in a completely different part of the country, so I won't be participating. But yeah, we've got one of those due, don't you think? No, I don't. I'm just stretching. Conference suggested a game jam. Okay. I know Loki wants me to participate in one at some point, like he wants to do one together. Or just a program on your project party. Wanna go to a LAN party? Or maybe one day. I really miss doing those. Used to do those quite frequently back in high school. Ongoing projects. Yeah, I do that 3 times a week. At the very least. But it could be cool to like hang out and see how we're all doing and such. It'd be fun. Maybe. But yeah, that is it for today. And we're just going to be closing down the stream quietly today. So yeah, I hope to see you tomorrow. Otherwise, there's always Tuesday and so forth next week. And I hope you all have a good one and don't melt out there, except Salfire. I hope you've been able to at least warm up a little bit. Anyways, enough babbling. I will talk to you all soon, and thanks for today, and bye for now.